my brother told me that Dr. Mulba was going to do some training. So I applied, but then I was not successful. So a lady called Comfort Mulba, she and I was in Guinea in the refugee camp. So she was successful to train in soap making and tie and dye. But she got sick. So while she was sick, she called me to come and sit in her place until she could get better. So then I agreed, and I went to the center when they were still in Monrovia, but she did not get better. She died, and then they finally took me to train the girls. They employed me, and I started working with them 2009, September. I'm the head trainer. Well, I put myself in their shoes. Why, if it was me that have come down with this condition, how would I want to be treated? And the answer was, I want to be treated with love. And so I should love them because they are just like I am. I should love them. And then I asked myself, why, if it was not me, but if it was my sister or any of my relatives that have come down with this condition, and they are at the training center, and then they are not loved, they are not treated the way they're supposed to be treated, would I feel good? The answer was no. So then what do? Treat them fairly, treat them with love. And the reason why I so much love them again, since I graduated from high school, I've been working with girls and women, and got used to me, so I just got used to that, and I enjoy doing it. Yeah. We were running the center, I was training the girls, and everything was going fine. Until 2018, the center was closed. And so we are no longer training. And then most of the women in Banga, in Phebe, all were asking me to train them the way I was training the girls. And because I'm not training the survivors again, so I found it necessary to open a training center for women and girls, especially the adolescent at risk. They are paying us. We are 3 working here, and they are still paying us because they are still doing surgery. And during the surgery, I have to make sure there's food for the patient. I have to make sure to prepare the food properly. And I have to make sure that they are fairly treated by the nurses and the midwives, even the doctors. I have to be checking on them. From 2018 to 2019, I was really supporting them fully. But from 2021, because we jumped over 2020, there was no training. From 2021, when there's no material, there's no feeding, I come into with the little bread that we make to sell. Yeah. We train them in tie and dye, soap making, mainly because they use a lot of soap, pastries. Now we are not doing cosmetology because I don't know anything about it. It's because I alone here teaching them. So I do this sewing with them, crocheting, embroidery. Yeah, so those are the areas that I'm really focusing on. They use a lot of soap because they wash every day because they have the fistula. You know, they don't just work on some of them and they get better at once. Sometimes they have to work on them 2 times, 3 times before they get better. And if they are not better, they have to be washing and washing. Some of them change 3 times a day, some of them 2 times a day, some of them 4 times a day. So they have, each time they change the wash. Each time they change the wash. So they have to learn how to make soap so that they can be buying soap, because buying the soap is very costly for them. It's important because they are abandoned by their spouse. They are rejected. Not only abandoned, but really rejected. And so if you are rejected by your husband or your spouse who put you into this problem, and you don't have any means of getting money to buy soap, mainly soap. If you don't have the money, how do you do? So you have to learn to make soap. You have to learn to make bread so you can be able to generate funds to be able to buy to be able to buy things that you need. Because with the problem, you know no man will want you. And another, the most important thing is to tell them, we that are training them, to tell them that you don't have to depend on me to do everything for you. You depend on yourself, because men will not take you anywhere. They already put you in the problem and they ran away. They rejected you, they abandoned you. So to prove to you that without men, you can be somebody. You know, especially when it comes to the soap making, I don't trust them with the key for where the cost is, because most of them plan to kill themselves. We used to have the custody room open, but somebody entered in our custody room one time to kill themselves, to drink custody. And one of the survivors saw her taking the custody to drink. She shouted, screamed. We ran and grabbed her and put her outside. So they can kill themselves. They can plan to kill themselves if they go for the surgery. And some of them are successful and some of them are not successful. They still want to kill themselves because they are not successful in the surgery. So we have to counsel them. And the main reason, again, one of the reasons why we should train them is to restore their dignity as women. Yeah, to restore their dignity. Yeah. First of all, I would like to say many thanks to all of those that are contributing to the Dignity Liberia. We say thank you very much. We are so much grateful, because you know when you are rejected and no one comes around you, it's terrible. So, but when you are rejected and you can see somebody from somewhere far off coming, it means that you still have hope. It means that somebody still there love you. So we said thank you. I want for the rehab center to be reopened, to be able to train the women, not only to train them, but to also open the rehab center so it can be there as a guard. Let's say we should have awareness, and from the awareness we should have the cue to talk to them, because when somebody is aware of danger, they won't go there. And then told the Liberian government to stay strong and talk to the traditional midwives to stop the home delivery, because it is the home delivery that is causing the fistula. Yeah, each time we call for campaign, we see more people coming. So the message has not reached yet. The fistula problem is a very serious problem. Yes. We have to prevent fistula, to prevent it. So you create awareness to prevent fistula.